The Eastern Cape Police are investigating a shooting at the Walter Sisulu University in Mthatha. Students claim that one of their colleagues was shot dead and another wounded during an early morning protest. But the university has issued a statement tonight saying it is still trying to determine the identity of the person who died. However, the university is clear that the deceased is neither a student nor a staff member. Let's get an update now from our reporter, Liyema Vumisa, who is live for us in Mthatha this evening. Liyema, good evening to you. The university says the person who died within their premises today is not a student, nor are they a staff member at the university. What do you know at this hour?
Well, Koli, I can assure you that that was, of course, the remarks from the institution through their spokesperson, who we did also try to reach out to, but to no avail earlier today. They are adamant in saying that, according to their own preliminary investigations, they can confirm that the deceased student is not, a registered student in the institution, nor is he or was, a staff member. But, reports that we have gotten possession of and also evidence suggests otherwise, Koli. I can assure you that as Newzroom Afrika, we did obtain, evidence that is credible, including the student number of the deceased student, even their names and surname. And also, I can tell you that he is hailing all the way, or he was rather hailing all the way from, Mthatha region here in the Eastern Cape. That's according to the mother that we spoke to telephonically, who, of course, because of the dire situation or rather the nature of the situation, she did not want, to be recorded. But the deceased student is from Mthatha. The information we got include the student number and the fact that the student who is now deceased was in fact going to begin his third year in the institution. But I'm joined by community activist Newzroom and also Themba, who is representing students, who are going to shed some light on perhaps and even respond to the institution's claims and remarks that the deceased was not a student or even a staff member. Maybe perhaps let me start with you. Can you shed some light? Do we know for a fact that the deceased was a student or not?
He was a student. There's nothing to run away from. Walter Sisulu is just trying to find ways of escaping the lawsuit that is coming to them, and they are escaping the fact that they have to be held accountable. Because remember, even if information or proof was given to you, remember how you enter Walter Sisulu and reside in the residences there at Walter Sisulu. You are guarded and you have to produce proof that you are a student. So how was he all this time living in the residences within Walter Sisulu University? And miraculously, the person that has gotten shot, you understand, all of a sudden is not a student. And then every other person that was there was a student. So to me, it sounds as if Walter Sisulu is just trying to scapegoat this thing, and it's not going to work. We have credible information. And this by law is called, by the way, defeating the ends of justice.
You went to the hospital just earlier on, and you mentioned someone from the institution was there, and also you did mention to us off camera that you did speak to the mother of the deceased. Any information that you can share with us from that?
Yes, we were sent by the mother of the deceased to go and obtain his ID, his student card, and so on and so forth. So that it can be kept as proof that he was really indeed a student. But when we got there, we were told that a gentleman by the name of Changani, who's an official there at Walter Sisulu University, was there as well and obtained the same records that we wanted. Now, you tell me, why is the Walter Sisulu University not waiting upon the parents to come and claim that our child was shot here? Why are they going there and conducting that themselves? There's SRC here that is in charge of doing that. But why did Changani himself go there and obtain those records? He's not even student support services for that matter. Why is he involving himself in things that are far from him? By the way, just to shed a lighter note, the police officer, which is Colonel Mia, who is the lead investigator on this matter, told us blatantly that the perpetrator also took cartridges from the scene, contaminating the scene that is there, which tells you that everything that is being done by Walter Sisulu is malicious.
And also you maintain the same sentiment as the SRC, Themba, that the institution, upon releasing that statement, is in fact covering up.
Yeah, I just want to say we've seen old people lying. I want to be disrespectful in that manner because they're showing that they don't care about their students. And they even went to an extent to deregistering that same student. We've got a mourning family. They have no, there is no humanity, Ubuntu, in this case. What I can just say, we have seen that we have just a very arrogant management. And I'm also calling upon the VC, the EMC, and also the chair of council, Advocate Mwai, to come and intervene. And I'm also going to extend all of the intervention from all of the community members of Mthatha. I'm calling of the traditional leaders. I'm calling all political leaders and church leaders, everyone to come and intervene in what is happening in Walter Sisulu. We cannot be sent from our disadvantaged families to Walter Sisulu. End of the day, we die. This is it's nonsensical in what I can just say.
Give it.
What's very painful. How can the university deregister a student and say now they are not a student? It's very painful to the friends and family and also the fellow student and classmates of that student. What we're just calling for, we are calling justice for Sisonke. The school will not continue until we get justice. And what I can just say, it's a clear message to Mr. Mampane and all of the culprits that are trying to protect him. We want Mr. Mampane to be in custody by today. If not, Mthatha will not operate tomorrow. We're calling everyone from Mthatha to close down Mthatha until Mampane goes to custody. And we want justice for Sisonke. He must not get a bail. We don't want to see a killer in the streets that can kill us at the end of the day. Thank you.
They can kill us at the end of the day. Those are the remarks from the SRC, Themba, alongside the community activist here in Ngeto, who are really saying that, what has emerged from the latest developments surrounding this particular story and incident, Toli, is that the claim that the institution WSU is making, saying that the student that is now deceased was in fact not a student that is registered within the institution and also not a staff member, is not entirely true. I can tell you again, Toli, that I myself, try to corroborate that story by having other people that are students from the institution try to use that student number to log into the system of the school. And in fact, we did even, have proof of his registration accounts and payments that were made for him to begin his, third year in education. That is the course that he was enrolled for at the institution. So as to whether the institution will dispute it again, what these particular, representatives from the community and also from SRC are saying still remains to be seen. We are, of course, going to be reaching out to them, to have an interview with them so that they can unpack perhaps their perspective as to this story. So this is still allegations and claims that these students are making against, the statement that was released from WSU.
Thank you very much for that update. That's our reporter, Liyema Vumisa, live for us in Mthatha, and this is near the Walter Sisulu University where this incident occurred. Well, just a note to you that the university, the Walter Sisulu University is going to be talking to us a little later during this particular show. They have agreed to come talk to us. In fact, what you see on your screen right now is the earlier statement that was issued by the institution. And so tonight we are going to be talking to the Walter Sisulu University particularly.